Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Bentley. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Oh, wow.
Going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Huntley. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down.
And 4 at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry. Let's make these babies cry, baby. Check 4,
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown,
Melvin Gordon. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Bentley. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 3rd down, Bentley. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
You're trying to throw me picks. That's what you're doing. Shit.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like.
Dog, what is the problem?
be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
At the 11
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun. Huntley. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Steelers, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Bentley. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He's going to launch it for Washington. And that is incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
On 2nd down, Elliott. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To throw on third down. Bentley.
So damn
and he will
big,
find
man.
his big tight end over the middle. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A first down carry by Elliott. Past the 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big pickup there on the run. 41 yards on the ground. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
47 is the mic. 47.
Zeke going to get it on the option. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. On the option, here's Elliott. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Back to throw. Bentley hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 50, the 40, 30, fighting through. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Following the fumble recovery, Huntley. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
To throw again, Huntley. Going underneath for Gordon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Huntley. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 26-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up. led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Bentley. Being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Bentley flushed out right. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 10th carry now for Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Eric Armstrong.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Bentley. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley looking deep for Elliott. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
It don't matter. It's okay.
Shedding the tackle. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Wants to try to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Saints 31, Steelers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a...
That's caught at the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 71 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. From the gun, Bentley. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Huntley. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Here we go.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Michael Thomas.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards.
Saints.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley going for it all. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll...
What? Incomplete my ass and I can't challenge it? Oh my God. Wow.
bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
Okay,
and 10.
wow.
To throw again. Huntley. Got Jordan open, completes it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion. Got a man
There we
open.
go.
It's Thomas.
There's a toe
It's a
tap.
touchdown for New Orleans.
That's a toe tap, buddy.
New Orleans.
Michael Thomas.
And a booth review, huh?
Touchdown
Oh, I
of the
couldn't
game
get one of
and
the
fifth
touchdowns
on the
two plays ago.
And this offense
Good job, man.
continues to pour it on.
Will Lutz
fucking
lining
job,
up
man.
for the point after.
I robbed it that first
They had to
one.
go
But
to
all
the
right, it
monitor,
took more
get an
time off
extra
the
look.
clock.
That's what the
Okay.
technology is for, and this touchdown will count.
38.
Lutz good on the extra point.
Yeah.
And the route is on here in this
Craziness,
first
bro.
half.
New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the
Trying to
football.
throw the game.
And this is picked up by the Saints.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball.
Bro.
Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. That
Accurate.
one incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that
Wow,
first read that
man.
you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Huntley to the end zone, but it's
Oh,
incomplete.
man, they're gonna put
Looking to
my
go
ass.
back to Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 59 mark, 59 mark.
This is Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shift 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Oh, how do you catch him from behind, dog? Oh, my goodness.
2nd and 9.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 9.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Operating from the gun. Huntley. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
1st down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey, alert 3.
On play action, they'll throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw on 2nd down. Huntley escaping the pressure right. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 35 yards. And the Saints are pouring it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A gain of 4. It's now
Off play action. Bentley. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Oh, he dropped it, and that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Second and 10.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take
right, dog.
Steeler touchdown.
That's fucking right, bro.
Schuster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to at least knock the deficit down a bit. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter.
45. Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here, but pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
He tackled the one touchdown, man? Come on, man.
Blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Come on, man.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, Huntley. Into a double team,
and he gets a pick as he's falling on the ground, dog. Oh,
timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On first down, Bentley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
He's taken down
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Operating from the gun, Bentley. This is caught. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 6-yard line.
They'll run with Elliott. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd
from the gun. Bentley.
Buddy.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal of 36-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back and go,
he does not
totally
catch
didn't
him
affect
there,
me. Just
bro.
go ahead and
Cut
be
that
loose
out.
with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Just don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Saints.
Craziness.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Going right side here, and that's complete. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To throw on 2nd down.
How is this man coming up the edge untouched?
Goes down once more. Shaquille
How is he
Barrett,
coming
he's
up
the
the
one
edge
that
untouched,
drops him
though?
this go around. And that pass rush getting strong
That's
here.
crazy,
Back-to-back
man. You got it,
sacks.
bro. You got that one.
Need
Man.
something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back. when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. And that is incomplete.
Had no reason they can't put a halfback out real
this
quick.
defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 4th down, Bentley. That's to his running back.
Yeah, because that's the way to go with 4th down, bro.
Stopped well short of a first down. So they've gone for it.
That is hilarious, bro.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get ripped.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun.
How is this motherfucker coming up the edge?
Bud Dupree in there to drop him.
Like the 3rd time. They're like somebody's fucking untouched off
now
that
leads to a
side.
3rd and long.
Jesus Christ. There we go. That little man covered up today.
From the gun, Huntley. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 26.
Throwing on 1st down. Bentley. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Yeah, because he's getting sacked. And, you know, for the second prayer, it's got to be. It's got to be.
He's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Oh, my God, bro.
I
I guess when a nigga's losing by so much, you have to give him shit.
A nice throw there by the second-year
You
quarterback.
have to give it to him, man. Like, why not?
He would have made as a rookie.
Why
because
not?
Usually your rookie season is a continuation
Why
of your
not?
college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line for the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On 1st and 10, Huntley. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for the Saints. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Man, stop, man.
Gain on the play there, second down.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Oh, why can't I get both on that side? That sucks.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out a block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking
where's the red zone threat?
But it's incomplete. He didn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And that'll make it 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far. But a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
That's all I'm up for. Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's got it.
Touchdown,
Saints.
Oh,
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Bentley. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Bentley. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Thank you.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Can't pick a damn play. It is the foot. Get out of here, baby.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they suffer their fourth loss so far. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Six catches for 13 yards. Four sacks, bro. Like, I just want to see them shits because these motherfuckers just unblocked, dog. Like, right off the edges. And I pay for the O-line I have, and so I don't have to deal with shit like that. You know, and you go mad. Force fumble. Yeah. Zeke for -3 yards. That's funny. Oh, no fucking replay for that, bro. Melvin Gordon's my guy. You're a touchdown. One-on-one, why not? Oof. When he just snapped through this bitch to the tight end. I think it is. Fucking gay. Oh, he's running trap out of here. Okay. That's what it is. Look at that. Just sweet. And that was in cover 4, though. So. Oh, look at the tackling. Look at the tackling here, bro. What is that? Oh, brother. Strip. This is the half sack they shared. We got 2 half sacks, basically. Was he trying to throw this to the flat? To the halfback? Oh, yeah, he was. As a guy wide open in the flat there, but decides to throw to Zeke. Why not? Oh, ball comes up. I wanted to flick this back to somebody, but I didn't see somebody back there. So look at that. Look at that. This fat 62 speed couldn't fucking get it done, man. Oh, man, that's funny. Let's see. Playmaker action. And the guy that's just literally standing there in his own is I'm going to come up. If he literally just stays where he is, what's that, the 45-yard line, he can make a play on this ball. Because he comes down 7 yards. So. 6 by Lattimore. The left side of your screen here. Yeah. Why is 34 still in black sleeve? That's interesting. Carried him, passed him off, got back to his own. And picked off. Let's go! This is my fault. Not gonna lie, this is definitely my fault. Get here, Dunlap. Get there. Make the sack, buddy. Hit it. Zinger. Fire. Toe tap. Little toe tap. Little toe tap. Everybody flooding over there. Look, it's so nice. Right over there to take away those 2 routes. Cool beans. At the post too. Maybe not. EB's definitely a nice little trail technique, but he's wide open. That's what happened, dog. That's what happened. Son. I'm thinking this nigga went unblocked, man. Bro. Come on, man. See that shit. Replay. Everything's bagged. Everything is bagged. Lovely. Lovely. What is this? This is a 95 overall left tackle, bro. 95 overall left tackle, bro. This should not be happening. He ran it right back to back. No? Alright, let's see what these was. The tackle just loses there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. See that he loses, and I try to take off, but you know, if 70 was just doing anything other than what he's fucking doing right there, bro. Reach out and touch somebody, man. And like, what is this, bro? What is this? He literally just walks straight down. What's this? Easy, bro. If I click that outside, yo, check to this outline. You told me I took 4 sets in the fourth quarter. That's crazy. Late rusher here? Dump it off there for that, you know, for our flats. What is this, bro? What is this, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man rush. 3-man. Untouched. Craziness. Greg. Zing. I didn't make a catch and he got 92 speed. The team has 96. The dog shit out of one that whip, bro. Wow. Izzy the Rose! Pick up! Oh, you just had the one catch, 66-yarder. Funny. 699 though. Ew.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it?
Oh shit, we scored 50 in back-to-back week. Let's go.
Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought.